Now, I would like to share a personal experience which I had in my career. Not all the structure will be good from day one. When I say structure means people will have a clear plan like how they need to incorporate the company. Say for an example, now my personal experience which I had with my client is like they wanted to have a corporate ownership as well as an individual ownership in a company incorporation. They wanted to have a mainland company for their consultancy firm. But the partner will be one corporate which is located in Singapore, another partner will be an individual. So the structure was very nice. They had a proper budgeting, they had a proper financial plan for the coming 1-2 years. But what happened is like, as an experienced consultant, I had experience previously getting a corporate company as an owner in a company, UAE company. We need to have certain strict or a bit more complicated KYC policies in the bank, and the board of directors, one among them who's having the signatory for the company, will have to be in the UAE for the banking procedures. Even the memorandum will be not that easy like how we can do it in the Dubai Economic Department. It is a bit more complicated than the normal procedure of having an individual ownership in a company. But the client had a proper structure, like he wanted it like that. He was so adamant, I want it. Though they are experienced, though they have the knowledge of getting into the mess, losing the money, losing the time, investing more, they were okay in the initial day. So now, okay, the client's choice, we had to accept it, and we initiate the company incorporation with corporate ownership as well as an individual ownership. We got the license done. Now what happened is like this corporate owner who's the signatory is not having a residence ID, and the second partner is also not having residence ID. So what happened is like this person is not in the country, and this particular corporate and that signatory was mentioned as the manager power in the license. Now this person is not having Emirates ID. How are we going to get Emirates ID for him? Because he's not the owner of the company, or he's not the employee of the company. He is the signatory for the corporate ownership. The other person had to fly back to Dubai and then get his investor visa done, and then get an employment like labor card for the company, and get visa for the manager who had the signatory for the corporate. Now this is a mess. All these were anticipated initially, but the person had to fly back, the individual partner. So there we got stuck. In the other scenario, when we end up in the bank, what happened is like the corporate ownership KYC was so strong. We went ourselves in Emirates Islamic, Mashreq. So it is the bank policy, rules and regulations. We will have to go with it. It's not that we cannot say, no, I cannot come these many times to bank. I cannot provide all these documents. It wasn't that difficult when I incorporate another company. You may be right, because individual ownership for a company is not that complicated as corporate ownership. So now at last what happened is like the client understood. He wasted a lot of time, money, effort, everything. And at last he had to come back to initial procedures like amend the license, remove the corporate ownership, then add a partner. Now just removing the corporate ownership is not that simple, because this person had already taken a visa with regards to that. Now removing him, his visa had to cancel first. Then we had to come back here, remove the partnership, add as an individual partner. Then we had to go with the process. So why I was just narrating the story is like, though you are knowledged in government rules, regulations, judiciaries, activity, cost, certain time it is always good to go with people who has got the experience in similar industry. Now, I had given them an anticipation, say this much is the cost, this much is the, this many days will be there, or these are the documents required. But still the client was in a way that no, I'll have to experience it myself. So because they wanted to flow with the structure that was initially created. When you move to a country, there will be certain rules, regulations and judiciaries or certain compliances. Not to be so adamant that I will flow only with the structure which is created by our consultant. You will have to comply yourself with the rules here, the regulations here. Adopt to the new country, understand the rules, regulations, what exactly they are trying to convey to you. These rules are for our safety. Now, when a corporate ownership comes in picture, imagine yourself as a client of this company. We don't even know who's owner. The ultimate beneficiary is not identified. From where the money is transferred, where it is going, these complaints are a bit difficult for the banks. That's why they are making it a little more stricter than the other normal procedure. If you're a person having that much time, like, okay, it's fine, I can wait for 3 months, 4 months, and then get my corporate license, company incorporation, then it's fine. But if you're a person in a hurry to start your business in UAE, don't always opt for corporate ownership for a trade license. Always opt individual ownership for your company. Get your bank account, get your visa for the employees and yourself if you want to have visa, and gradually adopt your structure. Try to incorporate the company and then go with the flow, so that your business flow, your structure, everything will have a proper flow, and you won't get stuck anywhere in your business journey.